You've become somewhat of a hot topic over the last couple of months on social media. It was actually kind of around the time Luke actually was announced for his World Title for Boy, between yourself and Joe in terms of negotiations and whatnot. You were talking about, you were kind of open about saying that you'd offered him, the fight, whatnot. Joe said after his fight he had a few people on his list that he wanted to fight, and you were one of them. Was it just Joe you had made the offer to, or was there other fighters at the same time?
No, there was a couple. It was going back probably a year, maybe a little bit more, year and a half, and the first offer was for Highland, and there was money. They offered a certain amount of money, and we were told that Highland's gone a different route. He was going British title. It was the first fight with Ritson, and that was turned down. So it was when he was at Dunlop actually. Offered the same fight for Joe Fitzpatrick, and they asked for the same money for Highland, and I think it was when Highland held the IBF European. So it was in a 10-rounder against Highland. They asked for the same money for an 8-rounder against Joe, who was coming back off being inactive and stuff, so it just didn't make sense. And it took a while to get done, but look, it was no dig at Joe. We offered the Highland fight. There was a couple more there. We tried to get Martin Quinn was meant to be done. There was a couple. Carl Kelly was nearly done. It was just to get that domestic fight made. So it wasn't just Joe. And then Joe came out and called me out then. So I said yeah. I was asked about it, and he said yeah, go ahead. So yeah, it's not really. He believes that, and he's the self-proclaimed best lightweight in Ireland. So he's called me out. So technically, I'm the number 2. I'm really put pressure on him. You know what I mean? I'm going in as the underdog then. If he's the best lightweight in Ireland, I'm not feeling any pressure. He's called himself the best lightweight in Ireland. He mentioned my name. He wanted to fight, so we made the offer and got the fight done. So I'm not feeling any pressure. I'm going in as the number 2 here, realistically. So the pressure's on Joe. Really, Joe's the number 1 here. He's 10-0, I'm 9-0. He's more experienced.
Perfect timing really for the title.
Yeah, I think it's a step up for me, whereas it's a kind of a risk for him. He's at that stage. He's 25, 10-0. He's been inactive for 2 years. He's come back. For pay to him for his comeback, he's done really well. But he's at that point in his career now where he needs to take a risk, and it's kind of do it now or never for him, isn't it? Whereas with me, I've taken the steps nicely. Obviously, last year I had a bit of a shitty year with hand, but we still got 2 fights in 2 good 6-rounders, tough opponents. So I feel like it's a nice step up at the right time for me. Whereas Joe's number 1 in Ireland, he's taking the risk here. So I'm going, no pressure on me.
Yeah. It was like loads of different put up on different pages and different articles kind of putting it as a 50-50 fight. How do you see the fight in yourself and Joe stylistically as an opponent?
Yeah, it's 50-50 on paper, isn't it? It's a 10-0 prospect versus a 9-0 prospect. We've fought a couple of the same opponents. We haven't stepped up and fought domestic level or anything like that yet. So on paper it is a 50-50, but obviously I don't think it's a 50-50. Joe probably doesn't think it's a 50-50. But that's what makes it exciting. That's why everybody's building into the hype. So I'm glad that everybody thinks it's a 50-50. And hopefully, I think the way I'm going into it, it's nearly leaning 60-40 towards Joe, 70-30. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm going in as the underdog, like I said. So it's a good way to win, and I'm comfortable, no pressure on my back.
Yeah, so you don't feel as if you're the favourite, because even though you're an MTK global fighter and it's on the MTK show in Ulster, you still feel you're going into it as I'm the underdog here.
Yeah, obviously we're inside the camp. We see what's going on. Yeah. I've watched a little bit of Joe, studied a little bit, and obviously I don't think it's a 50-50, but I don't think it's anywhere near 50-50. But I'm glad that people aren't sitting back on their computers every day watching what I'm doing, watching what he's doing, studying my 9 fights, studying his 10 fights, seeing how inactive he's being, blah blah blah. So when the stats come out, it's 50-50. But obviously, inside camp, inside info, I don't think it's 50-50 at all. But I'm glad if it wasn't built as a 50-50, it wouldn't be as exciting, would it? So I'm glad it is being seen as that. And nearly, like I said, 64-40 to Joe.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think of his resume in regards to who's he's fought and now he's facing you in terms of opposition?
well, we've both never fought. I've never fought someone of Joe's caliber, amateur background or style yet. Whereas he's the exact same. So, excuse me. That way we've never seen anything like each other. I think we fought a couple of the same opponents. I fought Jordan Ellison. I stopped him in the third round. I think Joe beat him by a point in the 4-rounder. I think he was dropped in the SSE and beat him 39-38. But like, look, that's going back 2 years, 3 years. So you can't really take much from that. He's come back from his layoff. He stopped Webb in the first or second round. Stephen Webb. That was built up to be a big fight, but no disrespect, he's not going in with Stephen Webb. Stephen Webb is a big part of it. People might say styles are similar. I'm nothing like Stephen Webb, you know. Then he fought Iago Barros, didn't he, for the Celtic flyweight by BUI. He was 4 wins, 15 losses, 3 draws, something like that. So that's a kind of a tuning fight as well. It's not really a 50-50 title fight, is it? So look, I can't look into much of since he's come back, because the opponents haven't been up to scratch, whereas the same as mine. He's probably going to think mine were tough guys. I got good 6 rounds, so I fought 12 rounds last year, whereas Joe's got 5 in the last 3 years. So I think that would stand to me, his inactivity as the distance goes on. I'll start going through the gears, and I don't think he'll.
I put up on the page for people to put up questions, and I actually have quite a few. I don't know, mate. It must be quite popular. Well, the first one was from Leonard Gunning.
You're going to tell me who they're from, yeah?
No, well, the first one's from Leonard Gunning, and he just said, "Be nice." yeah. Right. Okay. Well, first one, is from a guy called Conor Graham 9. All right. Okay. He says, "What job could you see yourself doing if you weren't a boxer?"
Jeez, I don't know. I couldn't work for somebody anyway. I'd have to work for myself. I'm in the middle of a PT course at the minute. Actually, I'm coaching a couple of box classes, helping out in the gym and Nice. So I'm going into that side of things. For life after boxing, I'd like to open up a couple of businesses, open up a gym and stuff like that. So I'll work for myself and be my own business. I don't know what. I've tried a couple of different things. I've done barbering, this and that. But I'm going down the PT side of things and starting to coach and help younger fighters. So hopefully one day I'll own a gym and a couple of businesses is the plan.
Yeah, I think that's quite common with boxers, isn't it? Like because you want to be the individual. You want to, if something goes wrong, like in the ring, you want to know that you're held accountable. The same as almost in their work life. I find with a lot of them in terms of, you know, barber, you're kind of your own boss. A PT, you build up your own client base and things like that. Yeah. Next one, Killian X McGee. What club did you train in as an amateur?
I trained in Nice Boxing Club. I started there when I was 6. I trained all the way, true and true, yeah. So I trained up there all the way up until 2018, 2019 till I finished up the amateurs, and then I joined up with Pete and Bray, so I trained out with Bray for a bit, and then we moved over here to the Coliseum. So Nice, true and true,
yeah. Loopers, 1985. That's it. No. Cully versus Ryan Garcia. Who wins?
Cully, obviously. He's super featherweight, isn't he? So that's a massive fight in a couple of years, isn't it? Maybe a year or two. I'm looking at getting this one out of the way and stepping up to being on the fringe of world level at the end of the year. So that fight's in touching distance at the end of the year. Obviously, I'm confident I can.
Yeah.
He's a Ryan Garcia fanboy, so he's my mate, but he'll probably go Ryan Garcia.
Another person you know, so James Power. living the life over in the States. Yeah. So he actually had 2 questions. So yeah. So the first one is dream fight this year. What's your dream fight? Now, obviously, like
dream fight this year. Patera, your EBU.
Alright, okay. Because I was thinking last time I was talking to you, like obviously for most boxers the dream fight would be a world title fight, you know, and last time I talked to you it was like you said Lomachenko could keep his belts, you know, but now I'm thinking now he could, by the end of the year he could have all the belts, you know what I mean?
No, but being realistically, obviously them world title fights are a bit more than this year away, but realistically by the end of the year I think I could be challenging for that EBU belt, maybe someone like Patera or someone in around that level, please God.
Yeah. Did you watch the Ritz and Patera fight and thinking to yourself, you know, I could definitely beat him?
Yeah, he's a very good opponent, but I think he's very beatable as well. I think I'd have what it takes, just step up to the 10 rounds, maybe get another 8-10 round under my belt, and I think by the end of the year that's a realistic shot.
Yeah. I think this is kind of like the same question he's asked, really. The biggest goal for 2020, would that be the biggest goal?
Irish title, that's obviously first on the list. That's being vacated on Sunday morning after I win it. Joe can fight for it then in his next fight, but now world ranked top 10 in the world by the end of the year is the plan.
Right, okay. I sold Cody. What do you think of the Eric Donovan and John O'Carroll back and forth?
Has there been a back and forth? I haven't really seen it, like, to be honest. I seen Eric put up a story, didn't he?
Well, yeah, like basically he was supposed to fight Scott Quigg.
That's right, yeah.
In Joshua card, and obviously Quigg had to pull out with an injury, and Eric was trying to put himself up the fight, and John was like, you know, there's no disrespect, but
He brings him up.
that's what he was saying, like, and Eric was showing that he was ranked higher in European rankings in featherweight, even though John was a super featherweight. So it was kind of going forward and back. But what do you think of that?
Yeah, I haven't seen much of it, but that's a great match stylistically. Like Eric's amateur pedigree, I used to look up to Eric and copy his style, didn't I? So stylistically, I see it as a great fight. But like John said, what does fighting Eric? Fighting that fight gives a lot more to Eric than it does for Jono. So I don't really think it makes sense for Jono at the minute. But it's a fight I'd like to see, obviously. But it's a business as well at the end of the day, and I don't think that makes sense for Jono. I don't see that coming off.
Right, last one. I think you'll definitely know this person, I think, just by reading it. From Lily Stewart. Did Dean Cully teach you everything you know about boxing?
In a way, because I used to beat him up all the time, yeah. So I learned my trade from beating him up as a kid. He's 2 years, that's my older brother, he's 2 years older than me, but I used to give him slaps, yeah. So I have.
You went down to the boxing gym?
He joined when he was 8, and he used to be gone every Tuesday and Thursday night. We were pretty close when we were young, and I didn't know where he was going. My mum wouldn't tell me, and eventually got to bring me down, and fell in love with it ever since. So I did. I grew up to my brother, and he won. He was the first nice boxer in 25 years to win an Irish title, and then I followed in his footsteps, won 6 of them. He didn't even win. And I stepped on, and but we grew up sparring each other, and he taught me a little bit. He did. I have to give him credit.
There was some laughing emotions after that as well, like, so Right, okay, well, really appreciate your time, Gary. I'm looking forward to the fight, even though it might not be probably in Celtic Clash, but but sure, look, with IFL now, I can never miss it now, you know, so looking forward to the fight, and best of luck.
Cheers, Carl. Thanks for your time, right?
Thanks.